welcome back to McNulty's Book Corral. Today we're going to talk about Outlaw Ranger Volume 1 by Mr. James Reasoner, one of the great writers of Western adventures. And this is about G.W. Braddock and his interesting life and what happens to him. This is actually two books in here. It's Outlaw Ranger, and then it is the second novella is Hangman's Knot. So when you open it up and start reading this, which I recommend that you do, you can easily find this on Amazon. It's Wolfpack Publishing. The first line, okay? I love it. It's called A Hook. And it's demons roamed the chaparral, okay? I'm in, okay? I love it. I love great writing. I love great westerns. Wonderful series. So, Braddock is a character that Mr. Reasoner has created and is writing about. He was raised to be a Texas Ranger. It's right here on the back, and things get a little goofy, and from there he kind of walks a fine line between the law and disorder, if you will. And it's great. It's great. These two novellas in here, really a novel and a novella, I think. So they're exciting, they're fun, they're traditional in many ways. James Reasoner is a tried and true writer. He's a legend among fans of Westerns. He should be. He has been applauded, and he should be applauded. I've never had the pleasure of meeting him. Perhaps one day I'll get to a convention where I get to shake his hand. That's my goal, by the way, is to shake the hand of all my favorite writers. You never know. Life sends us all down different dusty trails, doesn't it? And here I am up at the cabin, and I'm going to go fishing in just a few minutes. So you've seen me do that in videos before, haven't you? But you know what I do when I'm not fishing, okay? I'm reading great books, great westerns lately. This summer, by the way, I've really loaded up the westerns. I really overdid it, kind of, in a way. I just read almost exclusively up here at the cabin. I've been reading westerns, so I think that's the way it should be sometimes. But of course, I read a lot of other things, as you can tell from this video series. Really nicely done stories here by Mr. Reasoner, and of course, Wolfpack Publishing. I've mentioned them because they publish some other authors that I've talked about. And they've really become preeminent in the publishing industry with their focus on westerns and other things too. But it's really the westerns that people are looking for, and it's nice to see an independent, and by that I mean outside of the New York industry. It's nice to see a group of people publishing westerns and making a success of it. So good for them. May they continue for many, many decades to come, because they have James Reasoner in their corral. Okay, so you can't go wrong with this. And I'm recommending Outlaw Ranger Volume 1. I am going to be collecting all of them that I can get, as my budget permits. I would order them all at once, but these days I'm on a little bit of a different budget, so I'm kind of sneaking them in, you know. And that means I have to wait a little bit now and again to get them. But I'll get them. Don't you worry about that, all right? I will fetch them all. In the meantime, Outlaw Ranger, James Reasoner, you must find it. Yippee-ki-yay, little doggies. I'll see you along the dusty trail.